while I was getting ready for this video, my phone alerted me to an email. So I looked down, and what happens a lot, beautiful site. Hi guys, Ryan here. Thanks for stopping by. This is not a how to get rich quick video. This is going to be a video on how I am generating income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm going to show you how I'm doing it, how long it took, how you can do it. If you're new here to this channel, you don't even have to be a woodworker to get into this. You can do it with your own hobbies or your own profession. I'm going to make this worth your time watching, so don't click away. Now, I want to start with a statement that I was thinking of this morning, and that's that we're living in a time like none other. There's never been a time in history, I believe, that there has been the greatest opportunity to build wealth. Think about that. Can you think of another time? Because I can't think of another time. And one of the greatest tools you can use besides your brain to do that, you probably have on your body right now, near your body, or you're actually watching me through it right now, and that's your smartphone. With our smartphones, we have access to literally millions, if not billions, of people around the world with a few clicks away. Now, I'm filming this video intentionally on my phone and without the normal lighting or audio setup, just to show you it works. You're watching it, right? So I carried mail for 31 years. I had a 12-mile walking route. I went day in and day out. By the way, on my community tab, I recently put up a survey, a questionnaire, which do you think is correct about me? And those of you who guessed 31 years carrying mail, 12 miles a day, never got bit by a dog, if you guessed that, you are correct. But you're not the only ones correct, because there was another one that was correct I'll get to in a minute here. So I carried the mail for 31 years. So the routine was, I got up every morning, I drove to work, I sorted the mail, I loaded the mail in my mail truck, drove out to my route, delivered over that 12-mile walking route, got back to the office, drove home. That was my routine. I did that day after day for 31 years. So you think about that, a lot of us had jobs like that, hourly pay, right? You put in your time once and you get paid once. And then that time is gone forever. What if there was a way that you could put in your time once, put in the work once, and instead of getting paid once, you start getting paid all the time, like even when you sleep. That's what I'm doing right now. It's exciting. It's called passive income. There's a whole bunch of different ways to make passive income, but here's how I'm doing it. So about 3 years ago, I started the YouTube channel. Really, 2 years ago is when I really started posting regularly. So I started posting videos about woodworking and little tips and how to build certain pieces of furniture and how I sell on Facebook Marketplace and tips like that. So over those 2 years, about a year ago, I decided to start making some plans out of my projects. So I created woodworking plans and I opened an Etsy account and I posted them up there. Well, also during that time, I found a pain point in woodworking, at least for me, and evidently for a lot of other people, is how to calculate the angles for like cross braces on farmhouse tables. It was frustrating. So I had an app developed, miter angle calculator, and that solved that problem. So I put that up for sale on Apple, the App Store, and Google Play Store. Couldn't think of that. So I have my YouTube channel, the Etsy plans, the app, and Amazon affiliate program. So like if I put links in my description of my videos of some items I used in the video, if somebody watches that and clicks on that, then I get partial reimbursement for if they happen to buy something from Amazon. And so I didn't get monetized. So to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a year. So that took me a while to build up to that. So I was earning a little money on the Amazon program, my app, and I think I got, pretty sure I got monetized before I started doing the Etsy plans. But that's been the past 2 years, and I told my wife the other night, I said, you know, this is equivalent to a $400,000 woodworking business. And she looked at me and I said, now, probably for you accountants out there, this isn't the correct way to look at it, but it's one way that I looked at it. See, I'm generating, maybe close to $1,400 a month now, just from those 4 areas. I looked up what it would take to generate $1,400 a month, like if you had an investment. So to invest in, I think it was 4% return, safe return, it would take close to $400,000. That's how I look at it. So I thought, I'm bringing in $1,400 a month for work I did years ago. Whereas when I was a mailman, I put 1 day in and I got paid for that and the time was gone. So it's exciting to me. I want to share with you, I'm a retired mailman. I only got into this a couple years ago. What hobbies, what interests could you do that you're just sitting there and not doing? Because maybe you didn't realize you could. Hopefully this video will show you can. Maybe you knew, but you're afraid to start. Maybe you're thinking, oh, Ronnie, it's just, I don't have all the skills. It'd take too long to learn them. And well, let me ask you this. 2 years from now, because I started 2 years ago and I had to learn some skills. So 2 years from now, do you want to be sitting there going, oh, I'm glad I listened to Ronnie and making this money now per month? Or are you going to be saying, I wish I'd listened to Ronnie? Because I promise you, either way, that 2 years is going to go by. It's going to go by. You're going to be looking back at something. You might as well take some action. Start now. Start learning whatever skills you need to further your personal growth and what you need to learn. And you don't need to start fancy. That's why I'm recording this on my phone. Again, no lights, no audio. I'm making my point. You're watching it. All right, now I'm going to get to the rest of the quiz while I'm on this video, because I promised the people that took the quiz that I would answer the questions. So the other right answer is, what was one of the option? $2 bet at a dog race and won $936. You are correct. In fact, in today's money, that is about just under $8 bet and $3,500 or $3,600 won. I won that 2 weeks before I went in the Air Force. Went to dog races with a friend, and before that bet, we both had said, if one of us wins, we'll split it with the other. And gotta be a man of your word. I split it with him. It was tough. But then I took that, $450 some odd dollars, and I put it down on a 1976 Martin HD 28 guitar that I still have to this day. And that was another question. Was one of the options was I had a #1 hit in Ireland and France, a country song hit, and that is true. I'll put a link in the description to my Spotify account. The song was I Underestimated Loving You, so that made it to #1 over there. It wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't get any paid or anything, but it's a nice little bragging point that it happened. And the fourth option was actually true too. When I was in the Air Force, I worked graveyard shift, and we used to go golfing a lot in the morning after work. Well, one day I went by myself. I don't know why, who knows, but I just remember being out on the course golfing, no one around, and it was par 5, and I had a great first drive, and then my second shot went over a rise and you couldn't see the green from there. So I knew I hit a good shot. So I walked up, came up over the rise. I could see the green. I couldn't see the ball in the green. I thought that was just weird. It had to be close because it was straight shot. And then it was high desert where I was stationed, so there was not like woods or anything around. It was just sagebrush. And so I walk up, I can't see my ball. And then a thought occurred, and I thought, no way. So I went to check the cup. Walked up, looked in the cup, and there was that beautiful white ball. I even had to double check to make sure it was my ball, and it was. And nobody there but me. So I had to give myself a high five. Nobody there to celebrate but me. Anyway, so you are all correct. All four are correct. Guys, I appreciate you watching. I'm gonna have some more videos about different aspects of my journey, and I hope that I've encouraged you to think about it, because it's actually working. Why build something and sell it and that's it? You get the money once. Why not take that extra effort, make some plans up, and start selling those? People are gonna want what you make, some people. Now, while I was getting ready for this video, my phone alerted me to an email. So I looked down, and what happens a lot, beautiful site, it shows Etsy confirmation transaction. I sold folding the bed in the box plans for $10, just while I was sitting down preparing for this video. So it works. It works. Somebody found my product more valuable than they found their $10. And they exchanged their $10 for my plan. It's a win-win, because I got $10 for my plan. They got a good plan that they can build a product or multiple products and sell it and make more money. See how that works? Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. You know, on the stats, I get about 95% watch time is from non-subscribers. Come on, guys. Subscribe. Join the journey. Anyway, I'll catch you next time.